Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Hans Herky. We are going to be reviewing another film today. Now, since award season is around the corner, I decided to review the film Vice. Now, the reason why I'd like to review Vice is, number one, I worked on the film as a stand-in. I'll get into that in a minute. Number two, it's Christian Bale. Number three, it's Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney. Yes, that's right. I found it hard to believe that that guy could play Dick Cheney when I first heard about the movie. A year ago. It was called Back Seat. That was the working title. I got booked on the film as a stand-in, and I looked up the cast and I saw Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney and Sam Rockwell playing George Bush. Now, I could see that, but Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney? I was like, okay. So I hadn't seen any pictures of him, what he looked like in makeup and wardrobe and any of that stuff until I got on set. And I literally sat right next to him. He was on my right, and Steve Carell as Donald Rumsfeld was on my left. And I was waiting for the other actor I was standing in for to come to set so I could get up and he could take my place. So them two are just sitting there. And it was quite intimidating, to be honest with you, because they looked just like the real life people. It was frightening, but it was amazing at the same time. And I know as soon as I saw Christian Bale start performing Dick Cheney on set when I was watching in the background, it's like, dude, this guy's going to get an award. He's going to get an award. And sure enough, he just won the Golden Globe for playing Dick Cheney in this movie. And I was so curious to see when a trailer was coming out. It finally came out like shortly before the Thanksgiving period, and then it was released around Christmas time, which was an interesting choice to release a film like that around Christmas time. But I'm not really much into political movies, but I wanted to watch this one because I worked on it, and it was Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney. And again, it was one of those moments where I felt completely sucked into the film, and I wasn't watching Christian Bale, I was watching Dick Cheney act out his own movie. It was bizarre. It's almost like going back to my Stan and Ollie review, like John C. Reilly and Steve Coogan did such a great job playing those roles that you actually cease to believe that that was them on screen, and it was really Laurel Hardy that you were watching. And that's how I felt about this movie too. Like, even Steve Carell playing Donald Rumsfeld did a phenomenal job. And Sam Rockwell as George Bush, they had all the mannerisms down. It was scary, like how down pat they had everything. And the film was an eye-opener for me, for sure. There was a lot of things going on in that administration, and I highly recommend seeing the film if you're into political films and biopics and things like that. I really, really do recommend this movie. It's worth a watch. I have a screener of it right here on DVD because I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, so I was lucky to get one. But I saw it earlier in December through a friend of mine. She had a DVD, so I got to watch it there. And we watched it in the comfort of our own home, which was great, so we can pause and get some food or go to the bathroom if we needed to and not miss a thing. But I was intrigued throughout the entire film, and I didn't want to lose my attention while I was watching it. Like, I wasn't bored and pick up my phone. I just had to stop it to go to the bathroom or get something really quick to eat because I was so anxious to come back and watch, continue watching the rest of it. But other than that, it's like the movie really, really sucks you in because of the performances and the hair and makeup, the wardrobe, everything was so just detailed. And that's one thing I like about movies like that, is if they really are accurate to the time period that they're portraying it in, all the way down from the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, and the demeanor of how people were back then. That sucks you in, and you feel like you're going back in time watching an event unfold. And that's what you feel like when you watch this movie. They go through little periods of 9/11, the invasion of Iraq, all that stuff. So I highly, 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 highly recommend watching this film someday when it comes to Netflix or DVD, Blu-ray, VOD. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Christian Bale will blow you away as Dick Cheney. Did an amazing job. So did everybody else in the film. Amy Adams did a phenomenal job. So Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it already, leave some comments below. Let me know what your opinion was. And we'll see you the next film review. And as always, I'll see you at the movies. Take care. See you again.